This week on Big Red's Cooking, we make a Monte Cristo sandwich. Good, welcome. Hey, how are you folks? It's been too long. It's your guy Big Red, and I'm back with a whole brand new video, kicking off season 2. You know, I know it's been a long time since I did a video. I said goodbye in June. I said I was taking a summer vacation. Summer vacation turned into a real long vacation from the YouTube channel anyhow. Just as summer was coming to an end, I actually ended up running in an election campaign which ran for a couple of months. The election didn't finish until the end of October. In addition to that, unfortunately, I didn't win that one, but you know what? I learned a lot. In the middle of that campaign, I ran for something else, and I've taken on a fairly involved volunteer board position, and I'm really enjoying that. It's a great job. It's great to be giving back to the community, and of course school and just life in general. And I just sort of got away from doing the videos, and I just didn't get back to it. I'm really sorry, but I'm back now, and I've got a great quick simple video for you this week, and I've got a whole long list of videos. So this one here, you know, I've done this before, and I'm gonna give a little shout out to Jessica. I was telling her about this one, and you know, she was like, you got to get back to doing videos. And we were talking about turkey, and it just so happened that today I had some cranberries that need to get cooked up. These are some great Newfoundland cranberries, and I had to get them cooked up in some jam. And I went, wow, you know what, this is a perfect time. I'm going to do a Monte Cristo. Now, if you haven't heard of a Monte Cristo before, it's kind of like a grilled Swiss and ham and turkey sandwich. Instead of using plain bread, we're going to use French toast with it. So Scott, this one goes out to you too. You know, we were chatting there a couple of weeks ago at Coleman's, and he's like, man, I really miss watching your videos in the evening. So this one goes out to you as well. And to all you other people, all my fans who've been asking me why I haven't been coming back. Yeah, and to all my other fans who've asked me why I haven't been coming back, well, I'm back now. And I'm going to keep on pumping, get back to doing what I do every week, and that's give you guys a video. But you know, I know you guys aren't here to watch me talk to you right now. Let's go ahead and jump on over to that workbench and we'll get started. So this is a really simple sandwich to make. You know, it's kind of like a combination of a breakfast lunch type thing. It's two of my favorite things. I love sandwiches as well. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn on my cast iron pan here. I want to give that a few moments to heat up before I get started. So I got about a 1/4 cup of milk here. Just going to crack an egg right down into that. As always, haven't changed, still collecting the compost. And I'm going to give that a really good whisk together. Basically what we're going to be doing here is we're going to make some French toast. And in between that French toast, we're going to have some meat and some cheese. I'm normally a sourdough guy, and I love my homemade sourdough, and I will be doing a video on that actually really soon. You're getting a lot of requests for it. But for a sandwich like this, I want something a little bit softer with that nice sort of sandwich bread crumb, so to speak. So I've just got a good old-fashioned loaf here from the local grocery store. And I'm just going to take this, I'm going to pop this in here. We want to make sure that this bread is getting really well soaked. Come on, out the kitchen. Come on. Out, 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 out. Of course, those guys haven't gone anywhere. I'm just going to get a little swirl around and make sure that that's really well soaked in. You know, ideally we want something that's soaked right through to the center. We don't want that sort of piece of, you know, just plain bread right in the center. And that's a common mistake people make when they're making French toast. They don't let that bread soak up the liquid long enough. So we're just going to add a little splash of oil in here, not too much. What I'm going to do, I want to see if this is hot, so I'm just going to smell a little bit of egg liquid down into it. Yeah, see, that's nice and hot. And of course, no point in having any wastage, so any liquid I've got left there, I'm just going to pour right down over top of it. In the meantime, I've got my meat here. I want nice warm meat for a sandwich. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop that right down inside the pan here. So let's just go ahead and have a little look underneath there. That's looking good. Okay, so now that we've flipped it over, what we're going to go ahead and do is get a couple of slices of Swiss cheese. And we're going to drop those down on either side. Throw our meat down. We don't want our meat getting too crispy golden. Really, the goal is just to heat the meat up some. And we'll let that second side finish up here now. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the reason why I did this is making this beautiful cranberry jam, this cranberry sauce. So we'll get a little bit of that and we'll put that on our plate. Now, in terms of making this cranberry jam, this cranberry sauce, cranberries and sugar, that's about it. I just let it cook until it gets to the thickness I'm looking for. Now, if you don't have fresh cranberries like that, tell you what works really good too. I love partridge berry jam with this. And I've had partridge berry jam more than a few times with this instead of the cranberry. If you don't have any of that, you know, go ahead and get a can of the Ocean Spray. Doesn't really matter. Put whatever you want with it. Let's have a look at our bottom here. That's looking nice. So we're going to go ahead and flip that closed. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I see people are like hammering away and sawing away at stuff. You know, when I'm trying to make a sandwich look really nice, I don't push down on the knife. I just gently hold that knife, my hand nice and flat over the sandwich. And you'll notice I'm not even putting any weight on the knife itself. I'm just doing a sawing motion back and forth, letting the knife itself do the job. I'm just trying to hold the sandwich in place. And see, I haven't flattened out that sandwich. I didn't end up with something all squat. Look at that. Doesn't that look just fantastic? Go ahead and put this on our plate here. And you know what this means? We gotta head back over to the counter over there. Now, doesn't that just look fantastic? Such a simple sandwich to make. Goes great with so many different things. A few French fries, salad, you know, soup, or as I'm gonna have it, just on its own. So let's go ahead and give this a little taste here. I have no idea what it is I love about this sandwich so much. But I remember the first time I ever had one. It was back in probably around 95, 96. And I was working at a restaurant in St. John's. First time I'd ever heard of it. I've fell in love with that sandwich ever since. So as always, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really sorry it's taken me so long to get back to doing videos. You know, like so many of us, COVID just, it ground me down, and I had lots on the go as well. You know, I had a few different things I was doing, as I mentioned at the top of the video. So I'm really planning on getting back to doing videos again on a regular basis. I've got a whole list of things that I do want to do, but I'd love to hear from you. So if you haven't taken the time to hit that like or subscribe button before, really please do that for me. Please leave me some comments on below. you know, or drop me an email or something like that. If there's anything you'd love for me to do a video on, I want to hear from you. If you have some feedback about the videos, I want to hear from you. I just want to hear from you. You know, so go ahead, drop a line, share this on your socials if you can. You know, you can have a look for me on Instagram. I'm pretty sure I've got this YouTube thing set up so that you can actually click through to my different socials. So as always, I'm so happy to see you back here. I'm happy to be back. I hope you're enjoying some great food. We're all still in this together. You know, so take care of yourselves, take care of one another. Namoltus, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.